Right, Naomi, going into the weekend looking to end a particularly difficult run of form in the league.
Yeah.
What's the mood like generally in the camp?
I think obviously it is positive because there's a lot of positives to take from the last couple of games that we've played recently. Obviously we've come out short on a couple of them, which is quite hard to deal with, but it's just fine margins, I guess, and I think it's quite positive on camp, to be honest.
It does feel a little bit repetitive that we keep saying this, but it was another tight one at the weekend. It was, Georgia Walters came very close and there was another few chances.
Yeah.
For the large part, you restricted Birmingham, but it was just a solitary goal again, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like, we knew that they were going to come out all guns blazing, especially in the second half, because I felt for the first half we kept them at bay, and obviously came in at 0-0 and we thought we had them. And then until the goal went in, obviously I think our heads dropped a little bit maybe, and we were getting a little bit more wider and split up and a little bit more, but I felt for the most part we defended really well, and especially on the counter attack I thought we had a good couple of chances in the first and the second half, and I felt that they were threatened by that, but I think next time it's just a matter of putting them chances away.
And how encouraging is it that you're still putting in good performances, but then how much of it is frustration as well, that despite everything you still just can't get over the line?
Yeah, it's annoying, to be honest with you, because I feel like for the past couple of weeks we've been getting better and better as a group, and I don't think we deserve to lose that game on Sunday. I think if anything it could have been like a 1-1 or like at least a draw and get a point out of it, but to come away with nothing, it were a bit disappointing, and we felt like we gave everything we could have done really, and obviously it didn't happen, and we are a bit down about that obviously, but it's about the fine margins again, and we've just got to score.
And it was a similar story at Blackburn in the reverse fixture. Looking back a while now, it was early in the season, but once again that was a case of dominating the game but losing to a solitary goal. Now how will you look to change that going into this Sunday?
I think obviously we played them not so long, well I say it was ages ago now, but it only feels like yesterday. But we played really well in that game. Obviously that was at home as well, and I felt like we could have come out on top, and it was a very one-sided game, and it was just a matter of a set piece that done us over, which is something that we've obviously been working on closely, especially with Carl and everyone else in the group. But I think it's just fine margins again. Like obviously we needed to get out quicker to the ball, especially with the goal on Sunday, and just individual mentality, I think. And I think if we do them things right and we play well together and play how we have been doing, I think we'll come out on top.
Blackburn obviously have a particular style of play. They are quite tough and physical to face. Are you ready for a battle? And as a defender yourself, do you relish that kind of game?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd rather that than a little ticky-tacky game. Like I like to go hell for leather, and I want them to as well because it gives us a challenge. But it won't be a pretty game like it were last time. It weren't a pretty game. People going in for 50-50 battles and coming out on top or coming the underdog sort of thing. So I think we've just got to be ready for that and not underestimate Blackburn because they are a good side. As you've seen from the results, so yeah, we can't underestimate them, but we're going in all guns blazing.
Do you think sometimes maybe we need to be a little bit nastier sometimes and be a bit more physical?
Yeah, definitely. I think we are too nice sometimes, and we give other teams benefit of the doubt, but that's not the case this time. Like we need to be more nasty, and at the end of the day, we're sitting second in the table, and we need to get results. So if we have to be nasty, we have to be nasty.
And you mentioned the position in the table. Obviously, it's not one that we want to be in, but yourself, you've got experience, being in a difficult position, facing adversity, and last season, a successful escape from relegation with Cov.
Yeah.
What can you draw upon from those experiences, like yourself and other players in the group?
I mean, it's quite hard, and to be honest with you, I don't want to be in another relegation battle, to be real with you, and I don't think it should get to that point. But if it does, it's just we have to make every game like an FA Cup final. Every game. It needs to be a battle. We need to come out on top, because if we don't, then you've seen what happened to Cov last year. We're in a relegation battle and it was between us and Watford. So yeah, it's not going to happen this year.